So I start from more. So about how we can address the problem of teenage pregnancy. What solutions can we put forward? Oba tutaddewo mitendera gyenkana ki okukomya abawala okufuna embuto. Mbadde ngamba nti there is the role of religions. Nga siboddemu Christianity or Islam. In Christianity, it's where it says in the New Testament that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. Singa omwana aba n'eddiini, be bano abaana mumanyi bwe tugamba abasaba ennyo, beewala ebikolwa eby'obukaba n'okwekuuma nga tebeegattika mu immoralities oba ze twaliyise sexual immoralities. So eddiini if we promote religions within our families and our societies, egenda kuba one of those preventive measures. However, there is a point where we go to the SRHR, that is the sexual reproductive health and rights, here in schools and out of schools. The sexual and reproductive health and rights, it's general knowledge about sexuality. Omwana n'amanya nti we neegatta ekisolo vaamu lubeera lubuto. Senga omuvubuka akola bw'ati ekivaamu kibeera bwe kityo. So this knowledge, senga tugipromotinga into schools and out of schools, kijja tuyambako omwana abeere ng'amanyi. So omuvubuka wa approaching omuwala amanye nti nze ng'omuwala omuvubuka we neegatta naye njafuna olubuto, we neegatta n'omuvubuka njafuna siriimu. So this knowledge can reduce on the rampant cases of teenage pregnancies. Then in the same it's more of an addition, the use of contraceptives. Of course, initially wano mu Uganda balinga bakivumirira mugamba bati abantu bayigiriza okukozesa ebiwekeweke, but after the coming of COVID, abantu balaba singa bino ebintu ali twabiyigiriza abaana baali yetangidde. Kubanga senga omuvubuka amanya kale, if at all kinkutte mbu boyfriend ayagala sex, but if we are to use a condom, nja kwewala siriimu n'olubuto. These are the measures ebyali badde bituyamba omuwala n'abeera nga fine, yeegase n'omuvubuka naye nga tafunye bulwadde ate tafunye lubuto. Then we have a point where we say let's encourage school. So encouraging a school here, we are delaying sebaita teenage pregnancy. How? Omuwala asoma, katugamu omwana atandika okusoma nga alina emyaka 5. Wasoma primary, secondary, university, agenda ovaayo nga alina emyaka 23. Omuwala abadde mu ssomero alina ebintu bye yeesalako like the peers, bad influences from people who don't go to school oba abantu abali idle. So if we encourage school, kitegeeza omuwala atujja delayinga engagement into sexual immoralities. In that same context, there is what we call vocational training for school dropouts. Because omuntu yalibuuziza nti ate abanaagwa if they are out of school. So we promote vocational trainings, ebyemikono, where omwana agenda nafuna skill, so kumuwa where she can earn some little money. This one helps us that omuvubuka tagenda mulimbisa sente. She owns something she can earn asooka oyimirizaawo. Nziruka misine. Then tightening parenthood. Tulaba nti there is parental neglect. Abazadde bazadde abaana ne babalekera gavumenti nti omwana yanneema, but omwana gozadde you have to take responsibility of he or she. Omuzadde yali badde strengthening yalifuddeyo ku morals oba empisa z'omwana w'omulenzi n'afa ne ku mpisa z'omwana ow'omuwala. Then restricting idleness. Mu Uganda waliwo lumu we bayise etteeka ne bagamba okulya amayirungi kati gukyali musango. Ne bajjawo n'okubeera mbu mu Uganda tokyasobola kubeera idle andiisooda omusango ne tugujjawo. But this idleness, omuvubuka buli wabeera idle katugambe omulenzi, it's where these fake ideas pop out. N'afuna obudde obulaba ku pooni, n'afuna obudde obunyumya ebiboozi, n'akosa ne ku drugs. Kati kino kituleetera nti senga tuba teturestrictinze idleness eno ey'abavubuka, biiti omuwala ali ewaka mutwale ku vocation, biiti omulenzi agenda akole, tubaseemu embeera nti ataakole taalye. Then empowering the boy child. Here we have seen in certain cases where we are saying we are empowered the girl child, but tugenda okulaba nga abasinze okuleeta ebizibu, it's with the boy child. Omulenzi ya seducing omuwala into a relationship, omulenzi yakwata omuwala, omulenzi is here and there. So if we empower the boy child, omuvubuka akola ng'alina akasente ke. Olumu takajaajaamya. If you work and okola ekipoota, you go to construction sites and you are making your money. You can even afford to buy a contraceptives. Either you can afford an emergency pills, you afford a condom, you can even afford marriage. Oba tulina kyopapa. An empowered boy child abeera focus, aba n'ebirooto ne gy'alaga. So with that I can rest my case into. If we are to fight this, it's a combined effort where omuzadde, omwana, omusomesa, munaddiini n'owa community ffenna tukwatira wamu to achieve a better goal.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you too. And we're going to Nambi Ruth, right? Is that Nambi Faith? Sorry. So Nambi Faith, how has, by the way, this goes to all members, but let me start with Nambi Faith. How has the government, the system set up by the NGOs helped on the end of the problem faced by the young people today? According to you, yeah.
Kandogere Lusoga. Nze ndowooza nti NGOs diyambye ku kinene, like the trainings ba peers baida ku ground bategeka peer sessions, bakungaanya abavubuka babakoberako about teenage pregnancy causes, ebirungi ebikirimu, ebibi, babakoberako okwekebeza ku HIV, babakoberako endwaire ed'obukaba, badeema kubaleka einuma, like nga wetubona mu community, abo abandi abo babazaireku babaleka einuma. Batairewo like nga Action for Health eyambye ku mu byalo clubs, abaana basavinga, abandi bafuna kuno business obutontono mwe basobola otoola 10 okwekulankulanya, baba advisinga okuva okwewala okwegadanga abakaali kufuna mbuto beekuume nga bakozesa family planning, condom, then abaafuna bona era still baba advisinga bakozese family planning.
Kandi government yakoze iki?
Government Reagan.
I think the best way the government can contribute to the ending of such vices is by providing the necessary policies, because with policies everything is efficient in a way that we know that if we have people that are defiling these teenage girls, this is the punitive action that needs to be taken to curb this vice. Then the best thing we achieve in terms of policy making is that with the policy everyone is aware that such and such a policy creates rights for me to be able to resist this and that. Then also government is doing a good job in making sure that it creates a good space for these organizations to operate in the country. Because I don't think without the permission of government, these organizations would be able to come in and put up something that can be used to assist these young people in terms of alleviating all the challenges we've been talking about, teenage pregnancy and what. So the other thing government is doing is that government has been severally engaging with these partners and stakeholders. You see that we've had a number of expansive discussions with the stakeholders in government. You see the ministries coming up to put up dialogues. You see government through organizations like the National Population Council. They make sure that they come and get the empirical data. You know, data is very important. It's the oil of the 21st century. So government is making sure that we get the right data. The statistics we've been putting up here are all efforts of government. So with these stats, it's a starting point, because when we know that the rate of teenage pregnancy is very high in Tororo, then we need to know that, no, we need to shift our gears to curbing the rate of teenage pregnancy in Tororo. So I think government is doing well in making sure that we get that data. Then from getting the data, we put up some measures to help us.
Okay. Yes, Charles, do you have anything to say about?
Me, I will first and foremost talk of the NGOs.
Okay.
I actually work for Action for Health Uganda.
Okay.
And what it has done, actually it has done a lot of things to see that it can fight these problems, such as the teenage pregnancies that we are talking about. The NGO that I'm working with, it has trained different youths, different peers on SRH information.
Okay.
So the peers that have trained, at least from different districts and in different parishes, they have hoped in spreading the gospel out there on the SRH, sexual reproductive health and rights.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that one, it is a positive, and they have really done us good by training the youths to go out there to teach the fellow youths about the sexual reproductive health and rights. And maybe the other thing they have done for us good, themselves also have engaged in reaching out to the young people there in the field, in the communities.
Okay.
For real, they have got time for us. They reach out to the youths in their communities. They provide them with different methods of even controlling these challenges that we are talking of.
Okay.
For example, the teenage pregnancies. In my club, Freedom Youth Club, Katete Chigogola,
Okay.
I'm having a number of boxes of condoms.
Okay.
Yes, you understand. And these condoms, of course, we know what they do. We know what they do.
You distribute them?
Yes, I actually distribute them. I do mobilization even from the local radio, free of charge.
Okay.
Free of charge on my side. I invest, but no one pays me.
It's okay.
So,
You'll be paid. Don't worry.
I'll be paid, inshallah. So they bring us condoms. We serve them to the youths from different communities. In my community, the parish I work with is 7 villages. I work in 7 villages, so I serve them. Even in other parishes, I give them chances. So the bringing of these condoms, at least they have done us good. In which way? If a boy uses a condom when he's going to play sex with a girl, at least the chances of this girl turning pregnant, they will be low. So teenage pregnancies will be reduced, and so it is because of this Action for Health Uganda that I'm working with, and I appreciate them for doing that. Lastly, they have come up with different family planning methods, and themselves they have tried to elaborate to the youths about the family planning methods. For the time issue, allow me to stop there.